When are you going to understand that everything happens for a reason? That relationship, that job, that opportunity, no matter what it is, if it didn't work out, ask yourself, maybe this is what God wanted. Maybe this is what the universe wanted. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting redirected into another path. Because when you dwell on a circumstance that you know that you tried, you did your best in, and you tried to stay 100, you you studied for that exam, you filled out every job application you could, you expressed yourself, you communicated to that significant other, no matter what it is. If you tried your best and it didn't work out, at least, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you got fired from that job, but you actually tried your best. You know, it's different when you're just goofing off and you're just acting silly, but when you're actually trying and you're doing your best and it still didn't work out, who cares if it didn't work out? At least you know you tried. Because it's different when you don't try your best and that thing doesn't fall through. Of course, you didn't put in any effort. But when you know you're truly try to put in effort, you try to put in effort. You tried, and there's nothing else that you could have done. Then just think about it. Why dwell on that situation? Why dwell on that problem? Because that will drive you insane. Like, you could be talking about something over and over again till it drives you insane. But it already happened. It already happened. So my question to you is, what next? What now? And what are we going to do from here? Because when you think about life like that, rather than suffer and just fixate on a situation, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do from here? The only choice is to improve and keep going. This is not a video to give up on your dreams. This is a video to inspire you to reach your dreams. Maybe you wanted to be the biggest chef, and you want to enroll in that summer only exclusive program, and you could have done it, but somehow the application didn't fall through. You tried your best. There's nothing you could do but keep on going and try again, maybe that next time. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, never dwell in the situation, because everything happens for a reason. There will be times, like, let me tell you a story. There was this time where I really wanted this job. I tried everything. And then here comes this other job opportunity, right? This other job opportunity with better benefits, better pay, better hours for me, you know? And I really wanted this other job, but they called me first. I had to choose, do I want this job or that? I had to choose that job, the better job that was in the long term, rather than me having fun on the job that I really wanted to do. Things don't always work out, and that's perfectly fine. But at the same time, you can't dwell on the problem, and you have to keep moving forward. The name of the game is to keep moving forward. The second, I feel like, I don't know if others feel like this, but if you just think about the past, you worry about the past, everything already happened, so what are we going to do from here? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Because you can't force a situation, you can't force a specific outcome. But what you can do is prepare, try your best, put in effort, and just overall, just don't even worry about it, and don't worry about the problem. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do from here? Don't dwell about any situation. Don't dwell about any problem. It's always about figuring out what we're going to do from here. That is the name of the game. Remember this. What are we going to do from here? Because when things are going completely wrong, right? The worst possible situation, the worst expectancy just happened right in front of your face. You have to ask yourself, what are we going to do from here? It's just that simple. Never dwell on the problem. I can't stress this enough. Because it ruins everything and makes things unhappy. You have to look at the beauty in life. God, right? The universe, whatever you believe in, right? They made it so that you can try your best, and they're going to put you into certain situations that are going to allow you to grow. And sometimes you can't plan your life from beginning to end. But what you can do is just try your best, learn as much skills as possible, you know, put in that effort and actually try. Like, why you can't be mad that you got fired from a job that you weren't trying it and you were bullshitting it. It's just the way life goes. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Stay locked in on what you have to do. And overall, if things don't work out, that's perfectly fine. God redirects you, right? Not everything that you plan is God's plan. God's plans for you can be different from your plan. So don't get mad when He's putting you in those scenarios, putting you in that bubble, not letting these things that you really want to work out. And but you never know what's down the line. You never know what life holds, and that's the best part. If you work, you never know what life holds. So just keep working on yourself and keep putting in that effort and keep showing up for you. And that's all I have to say for today, man. I'm off this. Peace.